Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. In this video, we will learn create a new app that is nothing but a quiz app we will try to develop using the useReducer. Instead of using this useState and all those things, we'll try to use completely the useReducer and we'll develop a simple quiz app. So let's create the app here. I am using the same old create React app only. So afterwards, we'll try to do it. These all things. Create React app. Quiz app. So I am trying to develop a quiz app here. So let's enter. So let it take some time to install. So now here the quiz app project has been created. Let's go into the quiz app directory. So quiz app I am opening and I will open this one in our Visual Studio Code. So let it open. Yeah, it has been opened. So I'll try to maintain half of screen also for this project. Okay, and here let's start the server. npm start. So if you start the server, so it will take some time to start the server. Okay, let it take some time. So it has been installed. So the project is running. So let's open this project and I will try to minify this one also. So now it is both the things are side by side. So let's go to the project here and I will be opening our app.js. So this is our app.js, right? I don't want this logo, and here this one is also entire thing I will try to remove it. So here we will be having div class name is equal to container. We will be having a container and I will try to do one thing, hello app or something like this. I'll try to do it. And let's open this app.js, app.css I'm opening. I will remove this entire thing and I will give the box sizing of border box. Okay, and that's it. And container, I will take the container, and in this container what I will do is width I will give it as an 80%. okay, margin auto, let's keep it like this. And in our thing I will try to create a new folder that is nothing but components. So as we all people are aware of this one, so I'm not going to stress these all the component creation and all those things. So this is our header.js, and here I will go export default function header, and in this header I will return h1 or anything quiz app. Okay, so this is our quiz app. Now let's go to the app.js, and here I want to add this header. I have added it. So now let's go to the here, and we got this quiz app. So here I will do class name is equal to header. Okay, and let's go to the app.css, and here I will add this header, text align center, and another one is I will do the body. I will give the body background color of #ee. Okay, and here I will give something like color for this one as #fc23fc or anything. So it's a pink color. Okay, let's try to keep it. And font size is 2rem or anything, and I think hopefully so this one is fine. I think this already it's an h1, so okay, let's leave it like this. So another one which I want to display it here is the main thing. Okay, so main. So this is our main, and here let's create a component main. In this components I will create a main.js. Export, let's close this one. Yeah, export default function main. Okay, so this is our main, and here I will do return div main component. I will do like this only, main component. And here in our app.js let's import this main component. That's it, done. So now here this is our main component. Now we need to get the what I want to do is so API data. So we need to have an API. So for the time being what I will try to do is I am installing a fake API. So for this one what we need to do is npm install json-server. So this is our fake API. Okay, not fake API. So this is our JSON server. So which we will create a what I would try to tell you is, so here I will create a data folder. Okay, so data in this data folder I will create a new file that is nothing but quiz.json file. So I already have the data for this one, so I will have this data for this one. So just some random questions I will be having, and I will paste this entire thing into this one. Yeah, that's it. So here I will have another one, something like I will try to maintain the points for this. So 10 points, and here up from here to here I will copy. For everyone I will try to keep the 10 points for every question. So it's a general random questions, so I too don't know the answers about this one. I copied it from somewhere in the internet. Let's try to check whether we can able to answer these quiz questions or not. So this is our total points. So now somehow we need to open it as an API. So how we can open this one? So we have installed this one, right, server. So let's go to the package.json file. So in our package.json file, what I want to try to release, so here this is our scripts. So here I will be adding one server. So here what I can say is json-server. So which file it needs to watch the file that is data-quiz.json file. Okay, and the port you need to have is the 9001 or anything, whatever the port it is, 9001. Let's keep it. And here I will run the server npm run server. So if it tries to run the server, let's see what will happen. So it is trying to run the server. So here it is running data-quiz.json port 9001. Let's see. Data must be an object found array. Okay, so as this one is an array, let's try to keep it as an object. It is asking it should be an object. Okay, so here I will add the questions as like this. Okay, and this one is an object. At the end I will try to close it so that this is not an array of object. Now it is a complete object. Now let's see whether we can able to get it or not. So here it is. Yeah, now it is working. So it is telling that copy this one and paste it here so that you will be able to, oh sorry, localhost 9001/questions. So here this is our API which is it is telling. Oh, what it is happening. So let's run it again. Localhost 9001 questions. So I am running. Yeah, now we are able to get these all the questions. So now this time we are getting it as an array of objects. Fine. So this is how we are getting it. Now we are able to, we have an API URL. So fake questions we are having, and in the app.js, so we need to call using the use effect on mounted. We need to fetch these all the details and we need to add it. So this is our total complete setup in our the quiz app thing. So in the next video we will try to do this all fetch thing and all those things. We'll try to implement this one. So hope you understood about this one. So what I will try to do is I will commit this code in new branch, that is video-86. So here this is our new project, new quiz app I am trying to develop. So let's commit this entire code and I will publish this branch. So that's it guys about this one. So in the next video we will try to fetch these all API details and we will try to display those all things one by one. We will try to implement it. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So in this video we will learn about the getting of these details. So here we have designed our main component and all those things, right? So let's try to fetch those details. So which is nothing but these questions details. We'll try to do it. So for this one, what we need to do, we need to call the use effect, which should be imported from the React, and this one we need to call it on the mounted. So here mounted means we need to provide an empty array, and here I am fetching the details. So fetch of the URL is nothing but this one. So I am fetching these details, and upon getting these details dot, then I will get the response and I will do rest.json. So I am returning this way data, and dot then I will get the data. So here I will do the console.log of data. If not means dot catch you will have, so you will be getting the error. So I will do console.log of error. That's it. So this is our code, and here not error. Now let's go and see here in our inspect element in the console. Let's try to see, and if I refresh this page, so here we are able to get this data. So this is our quiz data. So we are able to get these all questions. So now we need to save these all the data in the state. So I already told you, right, we are not using the state this time, we are using the reducer. So now let's try to create constant. So we know that it will be a state and another one is a dispatch. He use reducer, so we'll be using the use reducer, and the first one will be reducer and the next one will be initial state. So this initial state we need to define it, and here I will write constant initial state is equal to, we will be having two things, that is nothing but questions, which is empty array, and another one is the status. So we need to maintain the status. First time it will be loading, the questions will be loading, and we'll be having different types of sessions like status, like loading and ready, and we can say that error, so active and also finished. So like this we'll be having different types of status. So let's try to keep it like this. This is our initial stage, and here initial state is done. So we need to define our reducer. So function reducer, which will take the state and also the action. So this is our function. Now what we need to do, so when we receive the data, so somehow we need to save this data into our state, that is nothing but questions. So that means we need to dispatch the function here. So what we will be dispatching, so here I will be doing the dispatch, and dispatch I want to send type is equal to, so data received or anything, whatever the name you want, and I will be sending the payload, that is nothing but the data. So now we are dispatching the data, and here we got the data. So here I will be doing switch of action.type. I will be having action.type, and in this one I will be having the first case is data received, okay, and here I will return the state and the questions. So what we will be having, the questions will be having it, right? The questions will be action.payload, okay, and we got the questions, okay, so then that means the status is ready. So the status is not loading, so status means nothing but the question status, so it is not loading. Now we need to change it to ready. So here we will change it to status to ready, that's it. So now we have got these questions, so done. So if any errors occur, means then you can write that here dispatch of, we will try to send the type, that is data failed or data error, anything, and here also you will write the case. In this one, case data failed, and here we can implement the return. We will return the state, and also the status we will do it as error, okay. So this is also done. So now we got the status, both of the things is done. So let's try to see whether we are able to achieve this one or not. So we are able to get this one. So this main component, so here this is the main component. Let's open this main component, and in this main component what I will try to do is I will take the children, okay, and here I will be having the children, children I will try to do it, and in our app.js, so here in this, in between this main, I want to load the desired component, whichever the component you want to. Now for example, let's say that if our status is loading, status is equal to loading, so then that means I want to show the loader, okay, I want to show the loader. So this loader means what we need to do, we need to create a new component. So here we are having a component section, and in this component I am creating a loader.js, and here export default function, we will be having the loader, and I will return the div, loading, okay, I will return the div as the loading. So this is our default. Now if you try to see here, so we are able to see that status is not defined, it's saying, so it should be something like state.status it should be. So instead of this one, what we can do is, so if you want to use as status means, so here you can take this one as status comma questions. So we can destructure these things. Statistical loading and loader is not defined. Okay, so we can have this loader, and now loader is not defined. Why still loader is not defined? Loader from components loader JS. So we are trying to do it. Yeah, fine. Now if I try to show you in our network as a slow 3G, if I am trying to use the slow 3G, now we will be able to see a loading symbol. So not loading symbols, a loading text we will be able to see. So where is that one? So let's try to see. Maybe we can able to see it or not. Let's try to see. Yeah, loading we are able to see it, right? After some time this loading will go away, or when we get the details. So now I want to add a simple loading icon. So here in this one I will add it like this, loader, and I will copy this HTML, and here let's go into our loader.js, and here I will copy this span, and at the bottom I will show this loading. Okay, and here I will be having a class name is equal to loading. Okay, that's it. So now let's go to the app.css, and I will be having this loading, and here let's try to maintain this one as text align center. Okay, let's see how it will look like. Now if I refresh this page, we will be able to see this one loading. So I think hopefully we will be able to see some loading symbol. If I try to show you, it's a slow 3G I am trying to do. So now we are able to see some loading symbol, right? So then afterwards loading symbol is going away. So this is how we will be displaying this loading symbol. So in the next video we will try to show the error, we will try to display the error, and also the welcome message also we will try to show. If the data is success, then we will show the welcome message. If the data is failed, means we will try to show the error message. So if you want, you can also develop this one. Same thing, status is equal to ready means then we need to show the welcome component. If the status is equal to error means we need to show the error component. So you can design on your own. I will try to do it in the next video. So what I will do is I will commit this code in a new branch, that is video-87. So this one, whoever maybe want to refer the code or anything, so the GitHub repository URL is provided in the description below. You can go and watch that, you can go and refer the code, and here this is the loading questions. Okay, and I will commit this code. So publish this branch. So that's it guys, as usual. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So in the previous video we have seen about we have designed this loading symbol, right? So let's try to see when we are having a slow 3G. If I refresh this page, so we are able to see one loading symbol. So when we fetch the data, the loading symbol will go away. So fine. So one thing is done. So let's open this app.js. Now for example, for any reason, if we get any error in fetching the data, so if in fetching the questions, if we get any error, then we need to show the error message. So for this one, what we'll do is, so here, so for this one data failed, so we are making the status as error. So that means here I can write in such a way that if status is equal to error is there, then I need to load the error component. So just I will write it like this, and here let's go and create the new component, that is error.js. So for this one, what I will do is export default function error, and here I will return the due message, the due. So we'll have a class name as error, unexpected, whatever the message, unexpected error occurred while fetching details. So some message I am trying to show. So now if you try to refresh this page, so immediately when we go to offline, when we are trying to get the details, so let's say offline, let's say it is loading. So stay we'll see. So while loading, so immediately, hey, what has happened? So okay, we are in the offline, right? So now let's refresh this page, and here in our app.js, okay, so we are having this error problem. So let's import this error. Yeah, Now I will go to slow 3G, and here let's refresh this page again. Immediately I will go to offline. So when we are getting a loading message, I will go to offline. So let's see. It is taking some time. Yeah, now we are able to see unexpected error occurred while fetching details. So fine. So now let's try to design this one somewhat. So app.css, and here for this error message, okay, and for this error message I want to make it as in center, okay, and I want to apply a background color of hash DDD, and I will apply a padding of 10 pixel or 20 pixel, anything. So let's go to the fast 3G. We'll try to do it fast 3G, and I will go to the, yeah, now it is somewhat fine, right? So now we have successfully showing the details. Now no throttling. So now if I try to refresh this page, so we are loading the details and we got it. So when the details are the questions has been loaded, so what we need to do, we will change the status to ready. So that means when the ready is there, then we need to show the start screen, that to start the quiz. So here I can write in such a way that, so status is equal to ready is there, then I want to show the start screen. So whatever the component you want, you can create it, and here let's create a component start screen .js, and here I will, let's import this start screen. Let's import this start screen. Why it is not coming? Okay, I haven't written anything, right? Export default function start screen. So here I will return div welcome message. Just I will write the welcome message, and let's go here, let's import the start screen. So we have imported this start screen, and we are able to see a welcome message. So here, so this is our welcome page or anything. So I will try to show it like this. So here this is our class name, okay, and here in this one I want to show something like here h2 I will take. So welcome to the quiz, okay, so welcome to the quiz, and here I will do h3. Total questions we will be having is around, we don't know, we need to get the questions. Total questions I will be having is like this, and I will have one small div, and I will have a button. Let's start, okay. So this is the thing I want to show, total question. So just we'll try to design this one. So here I will copy this, and let's go to the app.css, and here I will be having this welcome page. Let's make it as text align center, so that it will be the center of the screen. Fine. And total questions is x, we are having it, right? Let's keep it like that only. Total questions we are having. So we'll try to design this one. Class name is equal to btn, okay, btn start btn, okay. This is the both the things I will be having. Btn, let's try to take this one dot btn, and here we will be having a border of none, okay, and background color, sorry, we don't have this background color. So border of none we have it, and we will have the padding of 10 pixel, and start button, right? Start, let's move a little bit down. Yeah, start button. I will have a background color of hash 010101. It's too much black, right? So let's try to have it like this. Yeah, so I will have a color of hash fff, okay. So we are able to see it, and I will have a font size, font weight of bold, okay. So font weight bold I will be having, and I can have a border radius. So border radius I can do it here, border radius of 10 pixel, around 10 pixel I will use it, or otherwise 20 pixel also we can use it. So this is our button. So now we have successfully designed this page. Now the last one what I want to do is, so here I want to show the total questions length which we are having. So right now in our app.js we are able to know that we are able to get all the questions, right? So as a JSON object, array of JSON, we are able to get it. So the questions count, if you want to get it, means, so here I can write constant questions derived state. I am using constant questions count, okay, or otherwise total questions count is equal to questions dot length. Okay, so this is the questions count, and here for this start screen I can pass this questions count. So now in our error.js, where is this not error.js, start screen, I can capture this questions count, and here this questions count I can show it here directly, or you can get the questions and you can show it. So this is the message. So total questions is 15, and let's start. So this is the button we are trying to design it. So that's it guys about this one. So if I refresh this page, so we are able to see at the first time loading symbol, and we are able to see the welcome to the quiz. Total questions we are having is the 15. So if we click on this button, so we need to start the quiz. So that is the thing which we have developed it. So now hope you understood about this one. So what I will do is I will commit this code in a new branch. So video-88, and here what I can do is, so quiz welcome screen. So we will commit this entire code, okay, and I am publishing this branch, and here what I can do is, so that's it guys about this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So now we are able to successfully fetch the questions, and we are showing the questions count here, and also we have created the button. So if I click on this button, so I need to start showing the questions here. So how can I, when I click on this one, so what I need to do, I need to change the status of this one to ready to active. Okay, so loading is finished, ready is finished, and error is finished. Now it is active. Active means the quiz is active, so it is running now. So when he clicks on this start, I need to change the dispatch the status to active. So here the button is present in somewhere in the start screen, right? If you try to see here, this is the button. So how can I dispatch the action here? So for this one, what we need to do is we need to send this dispatch method. Where is this dispatch thing? Yeah, here as a props to this one. So here I can send as a dispatch is equal to dispatch. I can send the dispatch here. So we are trying to send the dispatch. Okay, let's go and add it here as a dispatch here. So I've added this one as a dispatch, and now on click. Okay, when I click on this one, so here we will be dispatching this one. The type is start. So we are trying to start. So now we go here in our dispatch thing, and here dispatch cannot read property of status. What is the status and all those things? Okay, let's try to see. Here the dispatch is there, and if you go here in this one, so this is our place where we need to show the dispatch. So case start. So when this one is there, I need to return the state, and I need to change the status to active. That's it. So we have made the change for this one. So now when this is there, so what is happening in this one? Inspector, go to the inspect element and go to the console. So let's try to see what is the console error. We are able to get it. What is this one we are getting? Class name. So where this one is added in the loader. In the loader it is class name. Okay. So one error we have fixed it. Let's try to refresh this page. Cannot update a component app while referring to a start screen. To locate the bad set state, call inside a start screen. So something we have did it wrong, I think. Let's try to check it again. So what is that we are trying to do? So start screen, questions count, and we are trying to send the dispatch. So here where is the start screen, and here we are calling the dispatch. Okay, that too we need to call it like this. So that is a problem. So fine, hopefully everything is working fine. So we got the questions here, and if I click on this start, so now the status has been changed to ready. Now when active. So now when this active, we need to start showing the questions here. So now when the status is equal to active, I need to start showing the questions. So here I will create a new component, that is question. Single question I need to show. So here let's create a component question. question.js, and here I will do export default function question. Okay, and here we need to send the question, so return div question. So we need to show the first question. Let's go to the app.js, and here the question we need to show it. Yeah, simple. So let's start. So we are showing the question. So let's start showing the question. So we need to show the first question. So what we will try to do is, so here we will add a index. So which question we need to show? Index as 0. So that means first question we need to show, as this questions is an array. Now here I will sending the index thing. So here question is equal to, I will send it as questions of index. I will try to send the index here. So we got the question. So here let's catch the question. So index is not defined. Why? Because we are destructuring the data. So here we will try to take the index. Now we got the question, and let's console the question here. Console.log question. So I will try to check this question, so whether we are able to see it or not. Let's go console it, and here I am refreshing this page. Let's start. So we are able to get the question here. So I need to show this question. Okay, let's go here, and I will do h2. So here I will show question dot question. So I have shown the question. So now what is the largest planet in our solar system? So we know we are trying to show. So these are the options which we need to show. So here I will create a new component, that is options as a component, and I will send the options for this one as question dot options. I will try to send these all options. So now let's create a new component, that is options options.js. Now here this is the options we are having it, right? Now what I will try to do, we are having these options. So export default function options. So here you will be getting all the options as a props. So let's try to take the options, and here these are the return div options. So we are having the options. That's it. So now let's go to the question. Here let's import these options. That's it. So now we got the options here. Let's close this one. So I need to show all the options in this one. So okay, so here I will do options dot map of option. I will take the single option, and here I will do a div, or otherwise, yeah, I will do a div. Inside this div I will have a button. Okay, inside this button I will show the option. That's it. So now if I try to show the option, here we are having able to see, and class name is equal to, I will show the button hyphen option. We will have like this. So now this btn hyphen option, we will try to design some css for this one. Let's open this app.css file, and here I will be having this button hyphen option. So we can take a width of 100%, and I can apply a background color of something around anything whichever is like this I will apply. So we are able to see it, and here I will apply a margin top of 10 pixel, so that a gap will be there. Yes, and I will apply font weight of bold. Okay, and we are able to see it. Text align, or we will keep it like this only, center. And when we hover is, so btn hyphen option hover. So when we hover this one, so I want to change the background color to something around aquamarine or anything. We'll try to change. So like this we have did it. So now the options also we are trying to show, and the question also we are trying to show. So everything is working fine accordingly, and this one is also working. Let's see the console if there is any errors or anything. So if I try to see the error, so we are having a warning. Okay, you should have a unique key. Okay, so where is this options? This is the loop we are having it, right? So we can have a key. That option itself is a key, because it's having a single only, right? So let's try to see the output. Yes, and let's click on the start. So we are not having any error. So now we are able to show this one. So now we are able to show the questions. So the singular particular question also we are able to show it. So now in the next video we will try to see how we can handle the answers for this one. So what I will do is, I will commit this code in a new branch, that is video-89. So whoever wants to refer the code, so they can go to my GitHub repository URL. The link is provided in the description below, so they can get it for the changes. They can go to a particular branch and they can refer the code. And here questions display. Okay, so what is this? Don't go totally wrong, the spelling. Questions displaying. Okay, so I will commit this code. So that's it guys about this one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, if I will see how we can handle the answer for this one. So now here we are showing the question and also we are showing list of all the options. So here what the question is, what is the largest planet on our solar system? So that is nothing but Jupiter is the correct answer. So when the user selects the wrong answer, so we need to show a red color over this one and we need to show the green color for this correct answer. So how we can do this one? Let's try to do it. So here whenever we are trying to show, let's go to the app.js. So here I will try to get new answer. So whenever the user selects, so I will try to get the new answer. So if he selects here like this, so I need to get a new answer. So fine, let's go to the options. Okay, so this is our options and this is our question, right? So let's try to pass the entire question instead of passing only the options to this one. So we will pass the entire question to here. Why? Because we need some data here. So let's try to get the question, and here also I will do question dot options, right? So everything is working fine. Now here, so whenever the user clicks on this one, so I need to dispatch the correct answer. So the correct answer means not the correct answer, the user selected answer, I need to dispatch it. So for this one we need to dispatch the code. So dispatch, we need to send the dispatch as a props to the question. So here let's try to send the dispatch is equal to dispatch. I am trying to send the dispatch, and here in the question we will catch the dispatch and we will pass the same dispatch here. Dispatch is equal to dispatch. I am passing the dispatch also. Now if you go to the options.js, we got the dispatch. Okay, and here I need to dispatch the correct answer. So that is nothing but dispatch of type new answer. Okay, and the payload is option. So that whatever the option the user is trying to select, so we are trying to send it. So this new answer we need to add it in our switch case. So here I will add it. Oh, where is this one gone? Yeah, here. So case new answer. So this could be case new answer. So I need to return the state. Okay, whichever the state we are having, we need to return the state, and here I need to return the answer, new answer, we need to capture it. So that is nothing but action.payload. Action.payload. So that's it, we got the answer. So now when the user clicks on this one, so dispatch is not a function. Why is that? So let's try to refresh this page. Sorry, let's close this one. I will save it again. Let's refresh this page and click on this one. So this time this one is working fine. Let's go to the console, and here we will go to the console. So there is no errors, and here in our components, if you try to see the app, and in our reducer, if you see here, so new answer we got it Jupiter, whatever the user is trying to select. So here earth, if I select means earth has been changed to earth. So everything we are able to get the correct not the correct answer, the user what the answer he has selected. Now according to the user what he has selected, we need to show whether it is a correct answer or not. So for this correct answer, if you see here in our inspect element in our console, so the object, if you try to see, the correct answer is Jupiter. So here you will be able to see the correct answer. So let's try to take that correct answer. Constant correct answer is equal to question dot correct answer. Okay, so this is our correct answer. So whenever this correct answer is there, so that means I need to add some class to this one. So class, I will, let's remove this one, and I will add something like a template literal btn hyphen option, and I want to add an extra one, that is nothing but dollar, like this I will add it. So if the correct answer, okay, if the correct answer, so whatever the correct answer is equal to option, Okay, so if it is an option, okay, if the correct answer is equal to option, so whatever the correct answer is there, then I need to add a class correct, or otherwise I leave it as an empty. So that's it. So let's try to refresh this page and let's start. So here we are able to see, and if I click, okay, correct answer is equal to option, everything is correct. And if I click on this earth, so we are able to see the correct class has been applied. So I'm thinking that correct class has been applied. So let's try to apply the CSS for this one. App.css. I am trying to take the app.css. So here whenever the correct answer is there, then I need to apply a background color of something like light green. Okay, so like this light green I want to apply. Now if you try to see here, light green has been applied to this one. So fine. So let's click on the let's start. So before selecting the user, still that this one is showing as a green one. So after the user has selected particular answer, then only we need to show the correct answer. So this one is wrong. So now what I need to do, so here I need to send the new answer. So here to the dispatch, new answer, right? Answer is equal to new answer. I am trying to send the new answer to this one, and here in our question we will catch this new answer, sorry, and here we need to pass this one to here also, new answer is equal to new answer, but here this one is not defined. Why? Because so here in our like this, so we need to add the new answer. Okay, we have added it. Now let's go to the options. New answer is not defined. Why it is not defined? New answer is equal to new answer. Okay, yeah, it's working fine. Options, so we got the new answer here. Okay, so the new answer is nothing but the user, what the user has selected. So now we need to check that whether the user has answered or not. So has answered, whether the user is answered means then new answer will not be equal to null. So that means then only the user is answered. So in our app.js also, new answer at the first time it will be null only. Fine. And here in our options.js, this will be little bit tricky. So if the user has answered ampersand, okay, then correct answer is equal to means so has answered. So we'll try to take this one and we'll try to paste it here. Yeah, at the first time when you try to see this time, so you will not see the correct answer. The correct answer is Jupyter. So for some reason the user has selected earth as the answer. So now we are displaying the correct answer as Jupyter. So now green color is coming, but the user has selected earth as the wrong answer, right? So now the user, what he has selected, we need to show it in a red color. So for this what we need to do is, if has answered is there, okay, so here what I will do is, so has answered is there, then here if it is correct and all those things, then I need to show it like this. Yeah, if the user has answered, then correct answer is equal to option, then it is correct, or otherwise then it is what I can say, we'll keep it as a wrong. We'll see what will happen. So now if you go into here, let's start. So I clicked on the red, so we have not did anything, right? So let's try to write the for the wrong one also. We will see background color as red. Okay, now all the things are coming red color, so this should not happen. Only the user has selected only the earth as the wrong answer, only the earth has to come red color. So here this should not be wrong. So then what you need to do is, here again you need to write in such a way that new answer the user selected, so whatever the user has selected, new answer is equal to option is there, then you need to add the wrong. Okay, or otherwise you can display it like this. So if you want, you can also add it at the bottom. So now we are able to see earth is the only red color. Now if I try to refresh this page, so when I click on this Jupyter, so fine, the user what he has selected and the correct answer is also Jupyter. Fine. Let's go to again switch. I clicked on the Mars. So the user what he has selected Mars is wrong. The correct answer is Jupyter. We are trying to show it. So now we are successfully able to display these all things. So when the user has selected, and now I need to show the next option. So here I need to show the next button. So then the user can click on the next button. Or otherwise, if you want, you can also disable the all the buttons from preventing the user from selecting again, and you can do it like disable thing also, you can add it. So So we'll do it in the next video. And we need to show the next message here, and also we need to give the points to this one. Why? Because we have a points also. So we are giving the user points also. If the user has selected correct answer means, so we will be allotting him the 10 points. If the user has selected wrong answer, just like the previous one, marks he has selected it, now the points will not be allotted and he will go to the next option. So that's it guys about this one. Hope you understood about the concept. So I will commit this code in a new branch, that is video-90. Now here handling the answers, okay. So here I am committing this code. So whoever may be having doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So in the previous video we have successfully completed this showing of this handling of this answers, right? So when I select wrong answer, so we are displaying that one in the red color, and we are showing, ultimately we are showing the correct answer also with the green color. Fine. Now when the user has been successfully selected the answer, now we need to provide user a button, that is nothing but a next button, to go into the next question. So how we can do this one? Let's try to see it. So for this one, what I can do is I will create a new component, that is next button. Okay, next button.js. So this is the component which I will try to create it, and here export default function, and I will be having next button. Okay, and in this one we will return div. Okay, and here also I will close the div, and we'll have a button. So that button also will use the same thing, class name is equal to btn start-btn. We already did it, right? And here I will use next. Okay, so this is the next button. Let's go to the app.js file. In this app.js file, so here we are having this next button, right? This is the question. So below the question we need to show the next button. Okay, next button, I will show it, and this should be with a fragment. Why? Because so it is having two elements, so it should have one root element. Fine. Now you will be able to see a next button here. So in this next button, what I will do is I will have one style, and in this style I will have margin top of around 10 pixel, and we can have a text align to end. So now if you try to see, here we are having a next button. So now if I try to refresh this page, if I click on this one, so the next button is there, directly we are showing it, right? So we should not show the next button at the starting. So when the user has successfully selected the answer, then only we need to show the next button. So for this one, what I need to do, here I need to send the new answer. So this is the answer only, right? So what the user has selected, so I will select the new answer. Sorry. So we have selected the new answer, and this new answer we need to capture it here, new answer. So here I can write that if not of new answer, if new answer is not there means, then we can directly return the null. So that means we should not show any HTML. If you refresh this page and if you click on this, let's start. So here we are not showing any next button. If I successfully select the answer, then we are showing a next button. So this is the how we will be showing. So up to now here everything is working fine. So now we are able to show the next button. So the next thing what I want to do is, when I click on this next button, I need to show the next question. How we can do it? So what I need to do, I need to increase the index of this question. So we are having an index 0, right? We need to increase the index so that automatically the question will be increased. So now how can I do it? So here I need to send the dispatch again for this one. Dispatch is equal to dispatch. So now here in the next button, so here on I will catch this dispatch, and here I will provide where is this one? Yeah, on click is equal to dispatch. I will use the dispatch, and I will try to send the output. So what I will try to send the output is, so here the action, sorry, the type will be that is around, the type will be, what is I can say is next question. Okay, so the type will be next question. So now when we catch this next question, let's go into our app.js file. So here in our switch case, let's go to the switch case. Yeah, here I'll be having a case next question. So when we are having a next question, I need to return the state, the same state I need to return it, but this time I need to return the index. So whatever the index is there, so state dot index plus 1, I need to increase it to plus 1. So fine, everything I hope that it is working fine. So here I have selected the correct answer, fine, and next go to the next. So this time what it is trying to do, it is trying to select the answer directly. Why? Because it has already been answered. So this is not the way. So what I need to do here, whenever we move on to the next question, I need to make the answer also as null. So why? Because so here the answer should be again new one. Now let's start it here. So now let's refresh this page. Let's go here. Yeah, I will select the earth, it's a wrong. Next. Why this one is again coming? Let's try to do it again. Oh, answer, not answer. This one should be new answer. Okay, so now let's refresh this page again and let's click on this and here if I click select correct answer, if I go here, next it is trying to do, so which gas do plants observe from atmosphere during photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide. This one we know, right? Already we have learned in our earlier. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? We know that William Shakespeare. So like this we can go on selecting the question. What is the chemical symbol for gold beans? AURM. Which continent is the driest and the hottest on the earth? Is Africa. So driest means Antarctica, I think, and hottest is also means both the things Africa. In which year did Christopher Columbus first reach the Americas? So when he reached it, I think 1588. I don't know. So let me know in your comments. I will not select the answer. So let me know in your comments. I am thinking it's a 1588, maybe between 1588 and 1776. I don't know. All are looking correct only. I don't know the correct year. So let's try to see it. So let me know in the comments about that one. So that's it, guys. Now we have implemented the quiz and next is working fine. And what I want to do is, so here when the user is selecting, actually if you try to see in our questions, okay, in our console, in our questions, we also have a points for this one. So whenever the user selects the correct answer, so we need to allocate him the points, so that at the end we can show him how many points he has gained out of total questions. So for this one what we can do is, so here the points he has earned, so here points I can make it as a 0. So when I need to give him the points, so that is nothing but when he selects the new answer. When he selects the new answer, then we need to assign him the points. So how can I assign him? So let's try to first capture the question. So what is the question we are having? So that is nothing but questions, state dot questions. So we have the state dot questions of state dot index. So whatever the index we are having, so we'll be having the question. So we got the question. Okay, so here what I can say is constant points is equal to, okay, constant points is equal to you'll take it as a state dot points. Okay, first we'll take it as a state dot points. So whatever the points is having is now if question dot correct answer, if question dot correct answer is equal to new answer. So if the answer has been selected, it is questions dot correct answer is correct, then what we need to do, so points, we will try to increment the points. So here I can use it as a let points is equal to points plus question, so whatever the question we are having dot points. So that's it. So this is the logic which I would try to implement it. So here new answer, so here there is nothing but state dot new answer. So these points we will try to add it here. That's it. So now whenever the user selects the point, so for example here if you try to see in the console or otherwise in the network or otherwise in the components, so we have the reducer, right? In the app we have a reducer and we have the, in the reducer we have the points. Where is that one? So still we didn't get it. Let's refresh this page again. So we should get the points this time. So here in our reducer, so we have the points 0. Now when I click on this one, so I selected the correct answer. So immediately the points has to increment to 10. It has not been incremented. So what could be the issue here? So we got the question, we got the points, and if question dot correct answer, so we got the questions. In this question we got the correct answer, and here the new answer is also Jupyter, and the correct answer is also state dot new answer, it is also correct. Okay. Afterwards we are trying to upload the new answer, so this one will not work. What can we do here to increase the points for this one? So we need to rethink again. Why? Because so this time when the new answer is there, that new answer is not get updated by the time, right? So now when the user clicks on the next question, so when he clicks on the next question, so then only we need to update it. So that's the only correct way, I'm thinking. So we'll try to change the logic if you want. So here I will try to update the points. Okay, so now let's try to implement the same thing. So now let's start. So now the user has selected cannot access points. What is this? Before initialization, cannot access points before initialization. Let points if question dot what is wrong is there? Oh, sorry. Here I need to remove this one. Yeah. So now let's refresh this page. Now if you try to click on the let's start, and here if I go to the Jupyter, now let's go to the app, and here we are having the reducer. So I have selected this time the correct point. Now I click on the next. So this time, yeah, we got the 10 points. Now I will select the wrong answer. Carbon dioxide is the correct answer. Now if I click on the next, so index has been upgraded to 2, but still the points is 10 only. Why? Because the second one what I have selected is wrong. So now we are able to successfully update the points also. Now we are able to get the points also. So now what we will try to do is we will try to show the points, how many points the user has been gained when he is trying to go to the next, and also he'll try to see how many questions left out and what are the points he needs to gain. So he'll try to see it. So that's it guys about this one. So hope you understood about this code. So getting what I can say is, so here showing the next button, so that is the main thing which we have did it here. So I will commit this code in a new branch video-91, and here also I will commit this code next button display. Okay, so I will commit this code and I will publish this branch. So that's it guys about this one. So hope you understood about this concept. So what I will try to do is, so if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So now we are able to successfully completing the quiz app. So when I select the correct answer, so we are able to see, and we are going to the next bit like that, right? Now fine, so we are going, so now we are not able to know in which question we are and how many points we have gained and what is the progress of the quiz app. These are all the things we are not able to understand. So if you show at the top at the progress bar something like that, so it will be nice enough, right? So let's try to implement that progress thing. So for that one, what I will try to do is I will create a new component, that is progress.js. So export default function progress, and I will return div progress. I will use the progress here. So this is our component, and here where we can display at the top of the questions. So progress, let's import this progress. Yes, okay. So now if you try to see at the top, you will be able to see a progress. Now we will try to display it. So for this progress, we need to send the questions count, total how many questions are there. We need to send the questions count. Okay, so let's try to send it, questions count. Okay, and another one what we need to send is the current question which we are, that is nothing but the index. So the current question, let's try to show. So we have, so here I will try to display one div. In this div I will show one span or strong, whichever it may be. So I am trying to show one strong questions or question, whichever it may be, 1 by 15. We'll try to make it dynamic. And the another one which I want, and the another one which I want to display is the points. Okay, and here also 1 by 15. Let's try to see the output, how it will look like. So these are the two things, right? So I will be having the style here. I will use the display as flex. Display as flex. Now I will use justify content for this one. Justify content as space between. Let's see how it will look like. So we are able to show questions and this one, and at the top I will show the progress. Okay, progress, that is nothing but HTML progress bar, we have it, right? So I will show the progress here. So for this one we need to pass two things, that is maximum, so it should be around 15 questions, and the current question which we are having 1. So like this it will try to display, and we can have a style. I will display the style, and style is width of 100%. Okay, so this width of 100%, so that it will be like this. So now we need to make these all the things dynamic. So how can we make it? So we already sending the questions count here. Okay, and also the another one which we are trying to send is the index. So here I can show questions count means, so here the current index, the current question which we are, and also here we need to show the current questions count. So questions count we need to show it. So both the things we are trying to show. 2 by 15, so which we are, so let's refresh this page, and here let's start it. So here we are showing 0 by 15 as the index starts from 0, so we can make it as in +1. So here, and this one also we can make it, the total questions is nothing but the questions count, so we can make it here. And the another one is the value is nothing but the current index. Okay, so this should be starting with the 0 only. Why? Because so here the first question is completed, right? So that is the reason we need to be here only. So fine, now we need to display the points also. So as we know that we have the points with us, so that is nothing but in our data we are having the points, and we need to get the total points of the quiz. That means the 15 questions which we are having right now, so we need to count each one. So for that what I can do is I can take the derived state here, constant max points. Okay, max points is equal to questions, we got the questions dot reduce, I will be using the reduce, and we will be getting the accumulator and also the current, right? So we will be getting the current, and for this one what I can do is I need to return accumulator plus current. This time it's a points, right? Current dot points, and here I can have a 0. So that's it, we are having the maximum points, and I will try to send it to the progress bar. Here the points, that is nothing but the points, the total points, how what the user has earned, and also the max points also we will take it. So total points which the user has to earn. So now we got the points and the maximum points. Let's go to the progress.js bar. Sorry, not JS bar. So points we got it, and also the maximum points also we got it. So let's try to show the points here. So points I will try to show it, and also the last one what I want to show is the maximum points. So let's see that whether it will work fine or not. Let's click on the let's start, and here I am getting 0 by 9. I don't know why we are displaying it as a 9. So what could be the issue here? So here we are getting the questions, and we are doing this accumulator, and also the current dot points we are trying to get it. So let's see in the inspect element, so whether in the network or in the components, right? In the components, so app.js, so what could be the issue here? Reducer effect and everything we are having new entry, and this is our reducer. So points is 0, correct, and we have a questions, so I think which we will be having the points 10 is there. Okay, fine, everything is having points. What could be the issue in this one? So everything is having points, right? So everyone is having a points, so I think it's correct on. Oh, so this one points got missed. So for 7th question or something like that, points got missed. So that means the key is not available for some data. Maybe I have missed it in our fake JSON API, I think. So this is our points, right? So let's try to see one by one. Question, this is having points, points is having, it is one is having, this one is having, this one is having, this one is having. Yeah, here it got missed. Okay, let's copy this one, comma, and I will paste it. So So is there any other one which got missed? Yeah, here this one H2O got missed it. So now here points, everyone is having points. So now if I try to see the output for this one, let's check. Yeah, here the total points we are getting is the 150 points. That is total 15 questions are there. Each question carries 10 points. So total 150 points you're able to get it. And 1 by 15 question. So first question it is. So let's try to select the first Jupyter. Right answer I have selected. Now when I click on the next, this point should be updated to the 10. And here the question should be 2. If I click on the next, see now I got the 10 points and the question we have upgraded it to second. So now if I try to select wrong answer. So the correct answer is carbon dioxide. Okay, fine. Let's click on the next one. So the question has upgraded to 3, but the points I am having is only 10 points. Now here this is a William Shakespeare, the correct question. And now let's try to click on the next. So the points has been upgraded for me and the question is 4 by 15. So now we are able to successfully implement the progress bar and the points also is displaying correctly. I think the code, the progress is working fine. So this is how we will be displaying the Viz app. So everything is working fine, I think. So this is how we will be displaying. So I will commit this code in our new branch. So if you want to refer this code or anything, so whoever may be having a doubts or anything, if you want to refer this code, so the GitHub repository URL is provided in the description below of this video. You can go and refer that code. So this is the nothing but showing progress. Okay, showing progress. Let's commit this code and that's it guys, as usual. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So I think we have successfully completed our quiz. So the final thing which is left behind is, so we need to complete the finish screen. So for example, let's say that we have this network, right? We have the components. For example, let's say that in our Reducer, we can change it automatically here. If our index is something like around 13th question we are right now. So that means it will show 14 by 15. So index means 0, it will start, right? So if I select something Japan or say anything, and here if I select anything wrong and if I click on next, so we are getting an error. Why? Because so that question is the last question. So there we need to show the button something like finish quiz. So finish the quiz and afterwards we need to show the finish screen here. So that is the thing we need to implement. So now here what can we do? So here the next button. So here whatever the thing we are trying to see, the next button should not be the next. At the last it should be finished. So for that reason we need to get the index. So at what place it is there. So here we need to get the index and also the questions count also. We need to get the questions count and also the index. So using those both the things, we can write a condition. We can show the finish thing. Okay, let's go to the app.js and here this is our next question, right? So we have the index. So we will get the index and also we need to get the questions count also. So we are having the questions count, right? So that is also, that one also we will try to send it to this one. So we are sending the index and also the questions count. So let's capture this one in our next button. So here we will capture it, the index and also the questions count. Okay. So this one is also done, completed. Now when we need to show this one, so the index will start with 0. So you need to understand that index will start with 0. So let's say that if index plus 1, that means 15, is less than questions count. Okay, so if it is less than questions count, then I need to show this next button. Until that I need to show this next button. So here we can have it like this. So if index plus 1, so that means 15, index plus 1 means 15 at the final one is equal to question count. So if it matches the question count will be starts from 15 only, 1 to 15 only. Then I need to show the finish. So here I can return this one. So you can also use return and I will use the finish. Okay. And here this one will be something like finish. Okay. So this is the button I want to show. So let's try to click on the start and Jupyter. I will try to go to the 13th question. In the Reducer directly I can change it to like this. So now we are on the 14th question. Okay, let's select the Japan and I am clicking on the next. So here this is our last question, 15 by 15. So that means the index will be 14, 15 plus 1, 15. It will be matched. Then it needs to show the finish quiz. So here it is showing the finish. So when I click on this finish, Now what I need to do, so I need to change the status. So here we have dispatched this type finish. Let's go to the app.js, and here where we are having, yeah, in this one we are having it, right? So I will be having a case and I will be having a finish. So now I can return state. I will return the state. Sorry, I can return the state, and I will need to change the status to finished. Why? Because so when this is finished is there means then I need to change the status to finished. So when the status is finished is there, so here I need to create a new one. So let's try to check. So I am having this one, I am clicking on the next. Let's go to the components and app. I will go to the final one directly. So why to waste time? So I will have 13th one. Let's go to the 13th one, and here South Korea, whatever the thing. So I will go to the Arabian desert. So everything is wrong. Finish. Now here we are getting an empty screen. Why? Because now right now the status is not active, ready, error loading. The status is now it is finished. So here we will write a condition in such a way that if status is finished is equal to finished. So that means the quiz has been finished. Then I need to show the finish screen. Finish screen. So that is the screen I need to show it. So let's create a new component, finish screen. So I will be creating here finish screen.js. Sorry, it's spelling mistake. Let's try to rename it, and here I will write the screen. Yes, and here export default function finish screen. Okay, so this is our screen, and I will return finished. Okay, so this is the div I want to design it. So fine, so everything is working fine. Now let's go to the finish screen, and let's import this finish screen. So I have imported this finish screen also. Now let's go to here, and let's refresh this page. I think everything is there, I think. So now I have selected earth is not the largest. Okay, let's go, and we'll go directly to the, as you know, right? So we can change it directly. This is the beauty of the developer tools. So I will change it to 13. Now if I go into the Japan, and here we will go to Sahara Desert, I will click on the finish. So here this is the finished, we are able to get it. Now I want to show a message in such a way that so successfully completed the quiz and you have scored 0 out of 150 points, something like that. I need to show the message. So for this one what we need to do, so we need to send the points to this one. Okay, so we have the points with us, so let's send the points. And also we have the max points also, we have it, right? We have used the reduce function to calculate the max points. So we have the maximum points with us. Let's go to the finish screen, and here I will have something like use code. Here we will get the points, and the another one is the max points. Okay, use code points out of max points. Okay, so let's try to check this one. So let's go here, let's refresh this page, and here I will click on this one. So Jupyter, I will select the first correct one, and let's go to the reducer, and I will do index directly to 13. So we'll have 2 more questions. Okay, let's go here. Japan, all the questions I am selecting it is correct. This one is also Antarctica. Now we scored 20 out of 10, right? So we have scored 20 out of 10. So now I am showing this message. So let's try to what I want to do is let's try to make it center. Okay, so make it center means, so what I need to do, I will have play a class for this one. Class name is equal to finish, and app.css I will apply finish here, finish, and here I will write the code text align center, and another one is let's save it. Yeah, text align center. We will make it font weight bold. Okay, and background color will be whatever the color. We'll select this one. Oh, so we'll select this one, and we'll apply a padding of 20 pixel. okay, and or other way, let's make it as 10 pixel. I want to make it simple, so if you want to design it more, you can do it. Border radius, I will make it as a 10 pixel, okay, or otherwise 20 pixel. So that's it. So now we have shown this use code 20 out of 150. So now we have successfully completed our quiz. So wherever we are, so we can go to the next like this. And if you go to the index of 13, so last one, if I try to go, and here if I select this one or anything, whatever thing you can select, so now the quiz has been completed. So without any error, we have entered into the use code 20 out of 30. So this is how we will be showing the finish screen. So that's it guys about this one. So I will commit this code in our new branch, video-93. All the time I am doing so that I can remember in the video itself. So design finish screen, okay. So I will commit this code. So if you want to refer this code, the GitHub repository URL is provided in the description below, so you can check that code for reference. And if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we are working on this quiz app, right? So one thing is left over in this one, that is nothing but, let's say that. So if you inspect the element and if you go to the final one, let's go to the app and I will try to increase the reducer index to 14. So if you go to the 14 and here if I click on this one and if I go here, so we have got the score, right? Finish screen has been designed. Now but here we haven't designed this restart quiz. So if I want to restart this quiz, I need to refresh the page. So instead of refreshing the page, so if we keep a button restart the quiz, then it would be nice, right? So let's go to the finish screen. So here I will have the finish screen. In this one, so when we get to the finish here, I want to have a something like one div. I will keep it so that we will be having one, yeah. And here I will create a button finish. Yeah, I'm getting some more finish quiz. No, not finish quiz. What is that? Restart quiz. Okay, so this is the button I want to design, and here I can have a style of margin top to 10 pixel. I can keep 10 pixel. Now we have a class, right? So class name is equal to btn start-btn. We'll keep this one. Yes, we got it. And I want to text align. I will keep it as an end. Fine. So when I click on this restart quiz button, so we need to restart the entire quiz. So on click we need to call the dispatch. So we don't have a dispatch here. Let's try to send the dispatch in app.js in the finish screen, where it is located, finish screen. Yeah, here I need to dispatch and I will send the dispatch. Okay, so dispatch is also sent. So finish screen, here I will try to send the dispatch is also sent. On click I will call the dispatch, but this time I will send the type of restart. So you'll have a new type, that is restart. So now let's take this restart in the app.js. Let's switch case. Here I will be having another case, restart. So I will return the state. So this time here restart means we need to initialize all the state, right? So everything should be reinitialized. So one thing what I can do is I can do the initial state here, but we have already the questions is there, right? So we have the questions, so we can keep the questions state dot questions, and the status also we need to keep it as an ready. So this is the simple thing. Or otherwise you can take the state and you can initialize everything to a initial state. Also you can initialize anything is okay. So anything is okay for you. So now let's try to restart the quiz. So let's go on to the inspect element. So here in the components, what I will do is, here in our app, let's go to the Reducer, and here this is the index. I will go to the 14 directly. Yeah, this is our last one. Antarctica is the correct answer. Finish. So now we have you have scored 0 out of 50. So if I click on this restart quiz, so we went back to the original one. So now here again I can select the questions here. So that's it guys. So we have did the dispatch thing also. So now the last one, which is before winding up this one, so the last one which we have left out is, we need to show the timer here. Okay, so we need to show the timer. So for this one, what we can do is, one thing what I can do is seconds remaining. So I can have a seconds remaining of 10. Let's say that I have a seconds remaining of 10. So let's take the seconds remaining, and here I will try to show this seconds remaining, and where I need to show it here in this one, right? So let's create a new component, that is timer. Okay, timer.js. So in this timer.js, what I will do, export default function timer. So this is our timer. I will try to wind up very quickly. So this is our timer. So this is our timer. Let's go to the app.js. So where I need to show, here in the next button I need to show. So I will show the timer here. Timer. So we have the timer, and let's try to close this div, and I will have this div. So we'll have a style here, display flex. So align items center, and also the justify content also. Justify content, we will be having space between. Okay, so that's it. So now we have these all things. Let's click on the start. So we are able to show this G timer. So let's go to the timer here, and I will have this class name as timer. Okay, we will have a simple one, timer, and we will go to the app.css, and here I will design this timer. So now here what I will do here, the timer we need to show it, right? So we can have the CSS in such a way that border 1 pixel solid. So we'll have it like this, 1 pixel solid hash 000. Okay, I don't know why it is showing this much big. Let's go to the app.js. Timer is this one. So oh, this display flex is not there. Yeah, so now the display flex is there. Yeah, yes, and app.css, yeah, here, and I will give a padding of top to bottom 5 pixel, and here I will give a 10 pixel. Okay, and we can have a border radius of 20 pixel. Okay, so fine, right? It's looking somewhat nice. So now in this one timer, we need to show the timer. So let's try to show this timer also. For this timer, what we need to do, so we need to show somehow the timer. So that means, so we need to have how many seconds remaining. So here we will be having the seconds remaining. Just I am taking the 10 seconds. So just we will try to send it to the timer here, how many seconds remaining. So we have the seconds remaining, right? So now in this timer, where is this timer? So here I will try to send the seconds, and seconds remaining we are sending it, and in the timer, so we will be having this seconds, and here instead of showing this one, we need to show the seconds. Let's, if I click on this one, so here this is the place where we are showing the seconds. Now what we need to do is, so instead of showing the seconds, every second it needs to decrease. That too, instead of showing it like this, if we show the timer, so timer 5 seconds, you are having 5.59, 5:58, like that. If it is going on decreasing means, then it looks somewhat nice, right? So in the next video we will try to develop this timer thing, and we will close this quiz session. So what I will do is, I will commit this entire code, video-94, right, video-94, and I will commit this entire code. So timer, what I can see is restart quiz. So this is our restart quiz. So let's commit this entire code and publish this branch. So that's it guys about this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So in the previous video, we are in the middle of this designing the timer, right? So now we are showing this count in this time, but we need to decrease the timer every 1 second. So here in our app.js, just I have taken it as a 10 thing. So let's try to decrease this one. So let's go to the timer. In order to decrease here, what we need to do? So we need to use the use effect. Okay. And here, so this should be called at the time of mounted. And what we need to do is, so here we need to call the set interval. Okay. Set interval of, so we need to call every second. So that means every 1000 second I need to call. So that means what I need to do, I need to dispatch the function. So I need to dispatch it. So how can I dispatch? So I need to get the dispatch method. So this dispatch method I need to get it in our app.js. So in our code where it is located, the timer thing, we'll send the dispatch also to this one. So dispatch is equal to dispatch. Now let's go to the timer. So here we are dispatching dispatch, and here I will be starting something like type is equal to timer. So we are calling the type timer, and let's go to the app.js, and here we will have, where is our user? Yeah, and here I can have case timer. So return the state, okay. And also what I need to do, so here we are having the seconds remaining, right? Seconds remaining is equal to state dot seconds remaining -1. So every time I need to decrease it. So that's it. So now if you try to see the timer, everything is working fine. So where is this dispatch event and all those things? Nothing is there. Why it is coming all the time? Yeah. Now if you try to click on start, so it has to decrease. So it is decreasing two times. Why? Because so we know that the component will be initialized twice, right? So that is the reason it is initializing. So and also here we need to stop the interval. So when it is completed or when we are going out of the component, we need to decrease, we need to remove it. So for that what I can do is constant id is equal to, I will take it, and here I will use the cleanup function. We have learned about this one. So clear interval, clear interval, and here what I can do, I will send this id. That's it. So automatically the timer will be, now this time only one time only it will be decreased. See 10, 9, 8, 7. So every time one only will be decreased. Why? Because that previously created component also will be destroyed. So now interval has been cleared. Now what I need to do is, so when it goes to the 0, then automatically we need to show the restart page. So that is nothing but finish screen. So that means in our app.js only, what I need to do here, then the timer, so the status I need to change it to finished. So when I need to finish, when the state dot seconds remaining is equal to 0, then I need to go to the finished state. So that means it should be finished, or otherwise it should be state.status only. So that means whatever the status is there, it should be like this only. Now if I click on the start, let's refresh this page. Now if I click on the start, so this 10, 9, if you try to see the output for this one, now if it goes to 0, automatically the state will be finished. I think it will go to the, yeah, here it has went to the page. So now everything is perfect. So now the last one what I need to do is, so here we are showing it like this, right? So somehow we need to adjust the timer. So we are having 15 questions. Let's say that each question will take we will apply nearly 30 seconds of time. So that means 15 into 30 it should be the total timer. How many questions are there we are displaying into 30 seconds. So for this one means where I need to apply, when we are clicking on the start button, then we need to decide the seconds. So start button where it is, so here when you are having a start button, here only I will decide the seconds remaining, how much it should be. Seconds remaining is equal to, by the time questions will be already initialized, so I can take the questions dot length, total questions I am taking, and each one I am applying 30 seconds. That's it. So seconds remaining is also has been applied. Now if I click on the start, see the total number of seconds has been assigned. But here what we need to do, here we should, it is not nice showing the seconds like this. So then what we can show here, instead of showing it like this, we will show it as in 6 seconds or something like that. So for this one timer, so here we will write the minutes is equal to math.floor. I will use the math.floor. So here we got the seconds divided by 60. So that is nothing but number of minutes we will get it, and seconds we can get it by simple seconds modulus. So remainder we need to get 60, that's it. So these are the two things, and here instead of showing it like this, I can show minutes and I can show the seconds also. That's it. Now if you try to see here, see, so if you are having 0 6 like that, if you want to show means, so here I can write in such a way that if minutes is less than 10, okay, and if minutes is less than 10, then I need to apply 0 or otherwise empty. We can keep it like this. See, 0 has been applied. In the same scenario for the seconds also, if you want to apply means, so the same thing you can write it here, this time seconds, okay. So now if you try to see here 0603 0602, so now it is somewhat looking fine, right? So in this way we can display the timer. So now when the timer becomes 0, automatically what I can say, this one will be it goes to the restart. So here we are having these all related questions. I will commit this entire code in our GitHub repository. Whoever may be having doubts or anything, so they can go and see this one. So which continent is the driest and hottest on the earth? Which continent? Africa. Yeah, I know. In which year did Columbus first reach the America? I don't know. So here, okay, 1492 is the correct answer. I asked you in your previous video to post in the comments. Let's see how many of them will comment that one. What is the largest mammal on the land? Is African elephant. And which gas makes up the majority of the, okay, this one childhood days only learned, nitrogen. Smallest prime number is 2. What is the world's largest ocean? Pacific Ocean. So this is also correct. Which planet is often referred to as the morning star? Venus. I know this one. What is the chemical symbol for water? This one is a very easy question. Who is the author of the Great Gatsby? I have seen this movie Great Gatsby. So Leonardo is there, and the Spider-Man guy also is there. So it's some like a drama oriented movie. I have seen this movie, but I don't know who is the author of this one. Let's say this one, yeah, Scott Fitzgerald, it seems. Okay, I have seen that movie Great Gatsby, so it will be very nice. So every day Gatsby will give party to all of his friends, and the Gatsby was the story which was written by that Spider-Man hero. I didn't remember the old Spider-Man hero, short guy. It will be you will be seeing. I don't know his name. So he will be narrating the story, the Great Gatsby story, in which Leonardo is the leading character. I have seen that movie. It looks very nice. It is very nice, the movie. It's a drama movie. So if you want miss, you can watch that movie. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? So the first time sun will rise in Japan, as we already know. What is the largest desert in the world? Sahara? Yeah, all the time this one I am getting always wrong. Antarctica is the largest desert in the world means, yes, it's correct. So finish. So we got 120 out of 150, I think, from some wrong I kept. Okay, fine. So maybe some mistakes are there, I think, in my code. So if you want, you can also take my GitHub repository and you can correct it, and you can give me a pull request. So that's it, guys, about this total quiz app. So we have successfully developed this one. So the timer is also completed. So hope you understood about the concept of quiz app. Now you are comfortable with the useReducer and all those things. So that's it about this one. I will commit this entire code in a new branch, that is video-95. So here apply timer, added timer. So whoever may be having doubts or anything, if you want to refer the code means, the code is already in the GitHub repository URL. So you can watch, you can get that code for reference. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to the video. And all of the people, I am able to see that all the people are watching the video but they are not subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel so that I can get some motivation to do more videos. So that's it, guys, about this one. Thank you. We will see it in further React router. We will see. So routing concept we will enter. That's it, guys. Thank you.